I had no intentions of doing a video on this guy today, but I'm going to do a very quick one for you guys on the slip lead, it's a quick tip video on things to remember with this slip lead, and they're very, very important things. The number one importance with any equipment you're walking your dog on is you're aiming for no pressure. Loose lead, pressure off the prong collar, pressure off the halter, whatever equipment you're walking to train your dog on, that's up to you. But trying to teach the dog that when there's no pressure on whatever equipment you use, that he's in the right spot or she's in the right spot. This is what sends a clear message to your dog that they are doing well. If your dog is walking in the correct, I'm talking loud because there's a lot of traffic. If your dog is walking in the correct position, but you keep pressure on the lead, they are naturally going to pull against the lead. It is just built into them. You do it as a human. Someone grabs your arm, pulls you backwards, you're going to pull against them. So your job to teach them very black and white. There's no gray areas. It's got to be very clear to the dog that this is where you're meant to be. And let me show you. You can see here, Cosmo's a very strong dog. He's literally sitting on my fingers. Not to say he doesn't pull at all. He does here and there. But he's learned very quickly off me that, say he goes out front here, little pop, see that? And then pressure on, good boy, and he looks up. This is what we want. I don't kick, see, I'm gonna let him go here a bit. Little pop, and let him go. And he comes back, good boy. And that's not a bad dog, that's pretty good. He's full of energy, he's very, very strong. Remember when you wear your slip lead, even here, it's come down a little bit. Cosmo, sit. I would like this a little higher under the chin, right up under the chin. So it sits up under here, not across his throat here, up under the chin. That way you don't have to apply as much pressure. It's a lot easier to control your dog. But we're aiming for a loose lead. Even though that's it, look where it is. See, it's loose? It's sitting on my fingers. Good boy, buddy. I want you to see a couple of my little corrections. They're very mild. They're not, I don't even like the word correction because I'm not correcting the dog and telling him off. I'm just giving a little, hey, watch me. I'm not going to do anything right now because he's been absolutely perfect. Good boy, buddy. When they look up at you with that big smile, you let them know they're doing great. When you walk, think of your walk as training sessions. Make sure you're stopping and checking your general obedience. Cosmo, sit. Good sit. Give him a little stay. Look at that smile. Cosmo, up here. Cosmo. Good boy. Now, for as good as this guy's walking now for me, what you guys need to remember as owners is if you can't do this, the dog's not going to walk the same for you. There's still this misconception. A lot of people think, send my dog away to a boarding course to train, come back and be trained. Yeah, it'll be trained, should be trained better, but provided you implement the same rules, if you don't, that dog will go backwards, 100%, very, very quickly. So the owner has to be able to do this too. You need to think of yourself as the conductor of an orchestra, a one-piece orchestra. And this equipment that I'm using is what I'm conducting him with, okay? You need to think of it like that. But you have to be on point with this piece of equipment. It's very small directions. There's a lot happening, but are very subtle movements. They're not big dramatic yanks with the dog. There's the odd time that'll happen because the dog might surprise you, but overall, you should be reading your dog and know before it does what it does. You better preempt it. You know your dog when you're walking. But that's it. I always say the videos are going to be short and they go on for too long. But that is it. This is a quick tip sort of thing I want you to remember when you're walking your dog. Pressure on, pressure off. Make it very clear, black and white, no grey areas when they walk, and they will understand where you want them and they will learn a lot quicker. Do not make it confusing. Guys, if you like what I do, please hit that little subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up and I'll keep bringing these videos, helping you guys out. See ya.